Let me actually open the Dollar Vibe Club for some music vibes. Let's see what we get in there, chat. Radio. And let's put some ambient. Alright, that's pretty peaceful, chat. That might be a bit too loud for me. Nah, we need lo-fi. Or some jazz. Yeah, I'm with jazz, chat. We can do jazz. Let's jazz it up today, chat. What day is it today? Tuesday. Early in the week. Let's jazz it up, Chaz. Jizzy up. Let me go into Dollar Vibe Club. Alright, and I'll get that just right here. Alright, but for now, open the chat. Okay, we got a few things planned today, chat, that I want to get done. I'm just thinking about the best approach, what I should do. So we'll wait till the stream fills up a bit. Let me share the stream on the Discords. Alright, that's posted. Let me just do the channel, what's it called, tags. Let me go to the content, live, click it. Tags, vibe coding. One moment, chat, one moment. Boom, there we go. What's up, Jazz? Welcome, Jazz. You're new here. I don't remember that name. What's up, Hunter? Welcome to the stream. Welcome to the stream. Welcome to the stream. Welcome to the stream. Welcome, Jazz. Are you a vibe coder, Jazz, or a coder? What's poppin'? Tuesday night out here. Time to get the vibe code on, chat. I made something cool, chat. I'm gonna be building two things. Let me show you one. Let me show you one, chat. Don't laugh. I'm still working on the concept, but it's personal branding. I think it's good. All right, chat. Don't laugh, okay? Yeah, chat, this is me. You got the vibe coder, the web developer, the Fiverr dude, the content creator, the CEO, the educator, and the streamer, chat. What do you think? They say a founder of a company wears multiple hats, you know what I mean? I'm just embodying it. Not just embodying it, embracing it, chat. I'm planning to turn this into a web application where I want to present my brand. I actually have a better version than this, chat. Give me 1 minute. Look at this. Let me download it. Yeah, look at this, chat. My name on it, chat. Let's go. What's up, Sans? Welcome to the stream. Nice, Jazz. Nice, Jazz. Well, Jazz, what country are you from? But based on you saying sir, I could either say Pakistan or India. One of the two. Well, I'm thinking basically, well, Jazz, you see how I knew that? The dead giveaway, Jazz, is you typing sir. And I understand that it's kind of to be, I understand that sir is being polite, but trust me, in your day-to-day or when you're doing business, cut the sir, man. That will save you a whole lot of different strategy sales. Nah, Hunter, the idea to work with this is basically that I put this. What did you think? The same concept. Well, the idea here is I want to put this on stream and I want to kind of have people hover over it. And then this will take them to my YouTube. This will take them to Dollar Vibe Club. This will take them to Yip XYZ and Yip Labs. Or yours could be Yip Labs. This will take him to Instagram and X. This one will take him to Fiverr. Also Upwork. And then vibe coding in general. The idea is just to have it as a portfolio when they visit Tommy Yip XYZ. I just had the idea today. I had it from I went to this chat. You can see where I got the idea from. I basically went to the top websites in the world. And I went to nominees. And I scrolled down and I believe it was from Gucci. So I was scrolling just to get some ideas. Give me a moment. You'll see it pop up in a few. It stood out, the design. Let me double check that we didn't miss it. Damn, where was it, top or bottom? I'm wondering if it was Gucci. Give me a moment, chat. Let me check. No. Those are two different things. Ethics and sir is two different things, homie. How old are you, Jazz? What you mean is politeness, but I don't think that has anything to do with ethics, right, chat? Or am I the dumb one, chat? I'm not calling you dumb, Jazz. I'm just saying, you know the vibes. Welcome to the stream. Chat, where did I find that? I just seen that image here before. I'm almost certain it was Gucci. Well, I basically got the idea from here, chat. I found the image here. I believe I clicked on it. And then I said, oh, that's a great idea to present my multiple personality type vibe. And to present Yip XYZ in the right way. What's up, Noxious? Welcome to the stream. Alright, Jazz, you're 19. That's all good, man. Stick with us for the next 9 months and you'll be making some bandos. Let me introduce myself, Jazz. Let me introduce myself, man. You're 19 years old. That means you can handle the vibes. I don't deal in emotions out here. I just deal in results. And we're all about business and making money, Jazz. 40 projects done now, chat. 40 projects done. And my nephew, Jazz, just so you know, my nephew is also in the chat. His name is Hunter. He's level 2 on Fiverr. He's only 18. And he's already making more money than his teachers, you know what I mean? So stick with us the next 8 months and you'll find out, homie. If that's what you want to do, man, learn and earn. Welcome to the channel. Clap it up for Noxious, for Jazz. Alright, chat, let me get back to business. Yeah, so that's the idea, chat. I need to change the J's, but ChatGPT was tripping. But I love the result so far. And then the second thing I was working on, chat, is for the agency website, kinda. Or perhaps also for the Yip XYZ, so it depends. So this is the second concept I've got, chat. Alright, chat, this is the second concept. It's coming up now. So the second concept is having a single page full with hero banner. Boom. And here I will pin elements to the board. Pin something about my YouTube. Pin a little note about the calendar and my channel and what we're gonna do. Here I can have them schedule meetings with me for Zoom. Here I can have some vibe coding going over the screen. So that's basically the concept of this. So that's basically two ideas, chat. Where did I get this idea? I'll show you straight up, because this one I've seen here for sure. Here, this is it. I stole it from another one. He had a great idea, chat. Look at this. This is basically the board. So everything becomes animated. I just want to do mine in my style. You see what I mean? And then just change it up, spin it up. So I've been working on some variations. Oh, we got a phone, chat. You see, man, we can do a lot with LiveKit here. We can connect LiveKit to it. I was also working on this one, chat. I don't know what you think of this one. Let me know, 1 or 2. This one is 1. This one is 2. 1 and 2. 2 is a bit more techie. Oh, what it do, what it be though? Jacob, welcome to the stream, homie. Yeah, man, I'm tapping in early these days. Hunter is running the evening shift. And I want to do some vibe coding on stream today, chat. I gotta get ready for work and head out for the day. For sure, Sans. Catch up when you're back. Probably in the weekend. 3 days vibe coding again, Sans. You know the vibes. I hope you get some gaming in between all that work. I'm making a crazy marketplace right now for my portfolio. The design I'm struggling with because it really advanced. Yeah, you can send it in the Discord, but send it in the project showcase. I'll open that in a few and I'll see. But anyway, chat, what do you think? This board or this board? Oh, I've got one more with a plant. Nice, nice, Jazz. How did you find me, Jazz? Did you find me through Hunter? Alright, Jacob, I'ma check now. Jacob, what do you think about my mixed personalities? You got CEO, content creator, streamer, teacher, Fiverr, Upwork, vibe coder. I'm gonna turn this into a web application. What do you think? Can we talk on Discord? You talk here, just tell me what's up and we'll talk on Discord soon. But tell me what's up, man. Let's talk here, man. Let's talk. Let's get the stream going. It's Tuesday. It's early in the week, chat. I'm getting ready for the travels. I've already started packing my bag, chat. I ain't gonna lie, man. I'm gonna do something. Let's find out. One moment. Alright, Claude. The idea that I have is I want to create a full screen web page for the desktop. When people land on it, they see this image that you see in attachment. The first thing I'm trying to do is get this in some kind of parallax styled setup. I don't know what tools I would need or if you can do that for me. And then the second thing I want to do is basically set up this as a foundation in Replit. And then once it's in Replit, I will push it to GitHub. And then I want you to take over and start coding with me on that full screen page. I basically want to add over hover points on the image. My idea is if we do the image with parallax, basically we could get the characters in the table as one layer and the background we could change constantly. But anyway, that's the plan, and I want to use this basically as my own portfolio website. People visit it and they instantly get an idea of what I am, who I am, and what I'm doing. A different approach to web design, to a landing page. Let's put that baby on ultra. Alright, what's up, what's up? Jacked? I'm not looking jacked today, chat. I need to seriously get on that fitness wave, chat. This July I'm gonna start. I said I was gonna start in June. I failed on that matter, but I promise I'm gonna start in July. I promise to myself, chat. I gotta get that done. Alright, so the idea is simple, chat. Turn this into a landing page and get it animated, but first we're gonna figure out how we can turn this into a parallax slider the right way. But I like the idea, chat. I like the idea. Let's have a sip, spark up. What's everybody doing in stream? What time is it at your place, Jacob? I also wanted to look at this, chat. Higgsfield. Once upon a time people told me this is the way to go. Nano banana and nano banana 2. All right, we'll figure it out. Let me log in. Everything, chat. We want everything. Ten minutes. How are they playing, chat? Man, this is so complex, chat. This is just one tool. But apparently this is the tool. It's the 25th, 2 p.m. Nice. You early. Early in the afternoon. 5.5 for images. And it's mad good, bro. GPT 5.5. Well, what am I on? Yeah, 5.5. Yeah, I also did these images in 5.5, but I'm looking like this is something that gets it a whole lot more done. Let's have a look what CDANS is, chat. 4K, mini, nano banana. Turn Claude into a creative engine. Wow, chat. Wow, chat. Interesting. Now I gotta get it. Now I gotta get it. Wow, chat, interesting. Damn, man, my mind is blown and we're just only doing one tool, chat. You hear the stream double. Let me double check. Let me double check. Test. Properties. You should be on the razor. Output. So I'll say monitor off. Should be good now, chat. Should be good now. Should be good now. Alright, you're glitching me. Alright. Wow, Higgs field is very interesting. Actually, I want to do something. That's amazing. Claude's doing it again, chat. Let me turn down the radio here a bit. Let me see the R&B that you made. I'm loving the Dollar Vibe Club radio, chat. I'm not gonna lie. Okay. MCP, that's very interesting. What else they got? AI influencer. Cinema studio. No, don't rage, Jacob, don't rage. Don't rage. Today I planned with my classmates to make an app and we'll sell it. That's because my classmate needs money, you know. So can you just suggest us what app should we make? And what tools? Well, my first mandatory, if you want to build an app that's going to make you money, I think mandatory you need, and that's actually what I was going to do, so I'll do that now. I think you absolutely need a Claude subscription. So I actually wanted to index this for myself, chat, so I might as well. Alright, so basically you would need, chat, in my opinion, you would need, first and foremost, Claude subscription. 20x, and that is 200 USD per month. Well, I should actually make this in Excel, right? So basically, to be good, you need Claude sub 20x. And that's value 20x plan. And that's valued at 200 USD. And then you would need an open AI plan. And I would say, I believe it's the Pro plan. And 100 USD is good for that. And then, in my opinion now, I'm trying to find, well, obviously you need the program called Canva. But do you need Canva at this point? That's the question. I don't really use Canva anymore, chat. I don't really use Canva anymore. Well, then it's gonna be hard to build a business, Jazz, because a business is not a business if you can't invest and make money with it. So I would say you're gonna have to find local models then and free models. But it's hard for me. Because right now I only make money using the best of the best tools. Chat, do we need Canva? At this point we don't need it anymore. You could basically build your own Canva using the right APIs. Well, I would argue that we're gonna need, I'm gonna write, let me put the tags here for you guys, chat. We need layer 0. And then here, I always say layer 0, chat. You don't want to pay for a wrapper unless you need it or you don't need it. Alright, what we definitely need is a layer 1. And that's basically Replit. And that's the pro plan. And that's also $100 US. Hunter, take notes, because this is what we need to get you on. So financially, we need to start planning this out as well. No, exactly. You don't need Canva. I'm cutting it out of here. And then basically, I would say with the Claude sub, you get all the tools, you know what I mean? You get Claude, Cowork, Code, Design. Here you get Chat, Codex, Replit you need if you want to deploy projects commercially. No doubt. What else do we need, chat? Yeah, I've been learning about it, and that's probably databasing. So I'm leaning at Superbase, and that's the pro plan. I believe it's about 25 bucks a month, right, chat? And then you need hosting or deployment. So that's basically Vercel at the moment. And we also need a pro plan, and that's also 25 USD, I guess. Alright, then I'm paying for Google, chat. So I get the free Google AI. So I'll just add that in it. I get the free Google model. I believe I get the free Google model, chat. The next few days, chat, we'll be doing a whole lot of planning and prepping before we go on our trip. So I've got Google AI. And that's just my main subscription. And I think I pay about $25 a month, chat. I'm not sure, chat. I gotta double check. Alright. What else do we pay for, chat? Or what else do we need? These are must-have subs to run the business. Commercial level. Alright, so that's just my point of view, chat. Obviously, take it with a grain of salt. I'm just organizing my own subscriptions, chat, just so that I can get a bit of a view what I'm paying monthly. I'll put a little total box here. Man, we love Excel, right, chat? This is what we learned when we were literally in school 25 years ago. Or 20 years ago. Alright, what else am I paying, chat? Alright, I'm paying Fiverr. I'm paying the Fiverr Pro. Not Fiverr Pro. What is it called? Fiverr Plus? Or Fiverr Member? And that's Fiverr Platform Community. And I believe I pay $50 for that a month, chat. No cap. Alright, man. Oh yeah, you need to relaunch mobile apps. That's a very good idea. What are the minimum? Do you need to have, like, what do you need to run a mobile app store? So that's Apple developer and Google developer. Developer sub. And that's $100 US. Well, if it's $100 yearly, let's just put it at $10 a month. Well, I'll put it at $8 a month. And then the Google developer, well, I'll just put that one-time fee, and I'll put this at 25, and then I'll add a column here, chat. This is high level, High level Excel, chat, what I learned in school. I've even forgot the name of my teacher, but I know this is high level Excel, chat. Alright. So we'll put here. Alright, let me check the chat. What else do we need? Yeah, so I was looking at basically, I think we need something for design and to see how we can get this AI influence going, marketing content. Like, the tools are right in front of us, chat. It's just about paying the subscription and getting AI to work in them. So I'm loving this UGC content. Because we can do a lot with this UGC content, chat. I will put also, yeah, I gotta put this in as well. Let me just save this. I think we gotta, I'm paying for LiveKit API. So that's basically co-work tools LiveKit API. And I'm paying about 50 bucks a month, chat. I better check that out and put that to work. Alright, and obviously I want to invest into Upwork, but I don't know if I'm gonna do that this season, chat. It might be too busy on my end right now. What's up, Smiley? Canva is better. Canva is better. What do you mean Canva's better, Smiley? Can you tell me why? Do you mean more for organizing it and planning it, or? So Canva, I've been looking at it and I do have a Canva Pro account, chat, I think. But I don't use it. I don't put it to use right now. I used it in the past for a bunch of stuff. It was good. It is good, chat, to organize stuff and stuff. It is easy to collaborate. But in the end, you can collaborate and build your own Canva. You know what I mean? But do you want to put time in it? Do you want to waste time in it? What I'm trying to avoid, chat, is getting into layer 2 products. Like, I don't want to be working on layer 2 products anymore, man. So I got LiveKit. I need that for sure. And we're paying resend every month. So I would say mailer. And that's resend. You need that to send emails. And that's every month I'm paying 25 USDs, chat. Damn, chat. And then you need Envato. And that's basically, let me just classify that as stock image. Now my question is, do you have a better stock image provider than Envato? Who is the best stock footage provider in the world? Shutterstock. Yeah, Shutterstock is pretty famous, chat. Should I move over to Shutterstock, man? Damn, man, what's that? Am I working too hard for tech or what? Come on, boy. Shutterstock, chat, what are they charging? What are they charging? Pricing. Pricing. Includes templates. Nah. Editorial plans. Instant access to 50 million videos, images. Generate unique images. Well, I don't need that, right? Well, why would I need this when I can generate the images when I get a tool like Higgsfield, right, chat? Do you agree that we don't really need Envato anymore? Do we still need it or not? True, 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 Hunter, very true. Very good remark. Okay, that's a good remark, chat. I think we need Envato. Man, damn, Hunter on point today, chat. Yeah, we use this for all our templates basically. Very good. But yeah, all right. Interesting. We do pay this every month, so let me just put it here. Stock media, and I'll put it on Envato. I believe it's 29 USD a month. Alright, alright, alright. Alright, that's not too bad. $600, $125. That's not too bad, chat. And we got 3 layer 0 models. Alright, alright, alright. Yeah, the fonts are a good idea as well from Envato, I agree. What else do I use in my tech stack? So we got Envato, we got Canva, we basically got the Google tools, we got OpenAI. I want to consider Higgsfield, chat. I really want to consider Higgsfield. Or do you think it's a... Yeah, I think it's worth it testing it. Supercomputer. What the hell is supercomputer? What is supercomputer, chat? Oh man, look at that. I guess they're already on AI level, right? Damn, man. Oh, nice. I wonder what they're charging. Interesting. Alright, then I think we're gonna look at Higgsfield. What are they charging, chat? Let me check. What are they charging? I guess Plus is gonna be the plan to go, right? 6 videos, access to supercomputer. What don't I get here? Early access to advanced AI features, low cost credit. Lowest cost per credit. Why don't I get Ultra then? What do I get here? 7-day unlimited. Alright, I'm just gonna put Higgsfield on it, and I'm gonna stock AI, generative AI. So I'll call it generative AI. And I'll put Higgsfield, and I'll say $50 a month, chat. I have 49. That's clear. Alright, that's good. What else you guys doing, chat? What else are you using? And what else should I pay now? Cancel since I'm using this. Oh yeah, no cap. I'm paying for YouTube Premium, chat. So I might as well put it on. Premium. I'll just put Premium. And then I'll probably put... I'll put it in, man, because it's charging me also, right? Media. Netflix. So I guess this is $10 and this is $10, right? What other tools do we need? I was thinking right now, should I go Obsidian? I was thinking, should I go Obsidian Pro, chat, for now, just so that I can understand how they sync and link it. $4 a month, chat. Like, we shouldn't be complaining for $4 a month, right? Well, we definitely should switch over to it, Hunter. But arguably, you should start on the starter and just scale as you go. But in the beginning, you'll see me do it on stream because I'll be doing a lot more work during my workation, that type of work. Well, I use Obsidian as my brain, chat. I basically use Obsidian as the brain, and I can show it to you right now because basically majority of my business runs on Obsidian, and right now it's running on the other machine. But the idea is to, let me approve. So this is basically my Obsidian brain, chat. And one of the things I have it do, my Claude agent will go in every day and will transcribe my streams. So now I've been streaming for 90 days, chat. So I can basically open any stream and my agent knows what I'm talking about, knows my community, knows the names I'm mentioning, knows the projects we're working on. And this is just one of the many tasks that it's basically got, that it runs for me. So now everything's running locally on one machine because I'm using it free. The idea was to build our own Obsidian, but because I'm running on a time frame and I want to learn, I might just get that $4 a month plan. This basically runs the entire brain and the entire operation, chat. Trust me. When I tell you how powerful, without Obsidian, I'm basically nothing. So I shouldn't really argue and just pay that $4, chat. I'll even put $5 on the plate. So I'll just put, I call it the brain, and I'll put that on top, chat. You basically need a brain to run the operation, especially when you're working with multi-agents, multi-models, multi-languages. I believe I'll just put $5. Can we go yearly? It's probably cheaper for a year, right? What do I need? Monthly billing. $5 a month. All right. Sync notes across devices. That's what I need. That's what I need. All right. We'll get the $5 plan, chat. I think anybody needs that that's working with AI, chat. And Obsidian is free. Obsidian is free. So if you don't got that $5, like, get Obsidian and start using it free. The problem is I use multiple devices, so that's the annoying part. And soon I'm traveling to Bangkok, chat. So the idea is that I can run it from a phone. You know what I mean? All right. I got one more. And I kind of want to see, basically, what is the best AI sound music generation tool right now compared to Suno? I think Suno is good, but right now I don't maybe see the value in it. Udio, I've never heard of Udio, chat. Mureka, I've heard of Mureka, chat. And they've got a tool, chat. Has anybody worked in Mureka before, chat? No, Jacob, you need it to watch me on the background, man, please. Stay calm, man, stay calm. Come on, man. Stay calm, let's all take a stretcher. I'll take a stretcher as well, chat. We've been streaming now 40 minutes. I usually take a stretcher every 30 minutes. Let's take a stretcher, chat. Calm down. Let's hydrate. Take a stretcher. Calm down. Chat. Mureka or Suno? Let's just log in, chat. Let's just log in, man. I don't care anymore. Mureka. Damn, man, why is the homie not logging in? Nah. Alright, I like this. What defines it to be a world-leading model, chat? What model are they using? I guess they are tripping because I guess 11 Labs is the world-leading model, right, chat? I guess 11 Labs has to be the #1 leading model, right, chat? Or am I tripping?
I think this is a really nice way to just talk now.
Yeah, we gotta go pro with this, man. We're gonna go more into that voice. We gotta go pro, man. What are they charging? Creator. Professional voice cloning. Additional credits. Choose creator. $10. Instant voice cloning. Nice, nice, nice. Speech to text. Nice, nice, nice. 30 credits a month. How much is a credit, chat? Or do you pay per credit, chat? Calculate your cost. Text to speech. Maybe a stream. 100 minutes. Well, let's see, what is it here? API reference, I guess. Ah, there's obviously a difference between API tokens and... Yeah. I'm thinking the same, Jacob. What's the pricing here? Because I'm guessing the API is probably more interesting for me when it comes to 11 Labs, chat. Alright, chat, I'm gonna take a little stretch. I'll see you in 1 minute, 2 minutes. 130,000 credits in the creator. I think it's 1 word is 1 credit. Alright, nice. Dark side, welcome. Welcome to the green side. Dark side devs. I do remember your name, man. I do remember that name. What's up, Fax? Welcome to the stream, homie. What's up, cool indie hacker? Sorry. Oh, no, I did see your message. Nice. Suno is for music and 11 Labs is for different voices. I'll tell you soon. I'm making my portfolio a site, man. They come here. You got me as a CEO, as a streamer, as a vibe coder, as a teacher, as a content creator, chat. These are the hats we're gonna have to wear, chat. That's what being an entrepreneur is all about. It's wearing multiple hats and taking care of a whole lot of BS, chat. I ain't gonna lie. All right, I'm gonna look into 11 Labs. Let's get music. Generative music, and then we got generative voice, and I guess Suno or Mureka. We'll figure that out in a few moments, chat. Hunter, if you can drop the Discord for anybody. Well, chat, I'll just stay in my place because the viewers are good. Welcome to the stream, everybody. Nice, dark side. Nice. I like that 7K that you wrote, man. That motivates me because a lot of people say it's still not possible. But at this point, chat, we're at a point where, you know the vibes, man. With AI, we can basically do any single thing we want. Play nice, Jacob. Play nice, don't get banned. Let me check. I'm on a pro plan. Well, I'm guessing for Suno, I'm basically gonna have to go to API status as well. So I might have to make a differentiation here, chat, between API requests and voice. So I'll say API requests, and I'll put it on max budget so that there's a threshold for each, chat. I think that's important. So basically we'll take these two. And why do I say that, chat? Because I'm thinking about HeyGen, chat. You know what we've done with HeyGen. So I'm thinking about HeyGen right now. And I think for Higgsfield, we can put Higgsfield here as well. And these are costs that we can't anticipate. But basically if we spend, we're making. You know what I mean? Hunter, if you can drop the... Oh yeah, nice. Drop the Discord. Drop $vibeclub.com. What's up, Red? I like the name. I haven't seen you here, Red. Let me clap it up. Welcome to the stream, homie. Yeah, but right now I'll leave Suno on the side because right now actually Hunter built a radio station, chat. I'm basically using the radio right now. This is basically our radio in Dollar Vibe Club. I'm set on those slow R&B vibes, chat. You know the vibes, man. I want some stoner playlist here, Hunter. If you can get special requests to stoner playlists for me, that would be nice. Follow the Vibes, Wiz Khalifa, Taylor Gang, J Dilla. That's the music I like, man. Alright, so we definitely will do Hicksfield. And I'm trying to get a view here. This will be... I will set budgets here. Hunter, is Suno expensive for you to make the music you made, or is it cheap? Was it cheap? I'll ask that. Nah, I mean Taylor Gang, man. Go Google that. Young, Wild and Free. We them boys type vibe. I want you to remake the Nvidia song. Nice. Okay, so we can put that on a $20 budget. That's good. Uh, 11 Labs I'll put on a budget of 25 because I'm just in experimental. And Hicksfield I'll take the subscription and I'll put the API cost also on 25. And then obviously I want HeyGen, the generative avatar. So I want HeyGen. And I'm gonna put the API right now on 25 a month. I think that's fair. And we probably need the HeyGen generative. Oh no, I'll just call it AI avatar. And I'll also take the HeyGen base subscription. Here I'll write API requests. Chat, I'm just organizing my subscriptions for the new season. A lot of it has changed in AI, so we always move our subscriptions around. Red, you can use my music. Alright, Red, can you send your music via Google Drive to Hunter? Because then we can just upload it directly to the platform, to the radio station. And Hunter, just put a playlist here and you can call it Red. Call it Red. Red's Mix. Call it Red's Mix. And I hope you can vibe it out, Red. So just number it so that the mood vibes up. Let's call it Red's Mix. Alright, Coolio, thanks for stopping by, man. Thanks for the tips. AI automated Google, Meta, TikTok ads optimization. And I got AI block generator. Alright, that's very interesting. So I'm probably gonna get onto the advertising in a few, what Darkside's saying. Nice. I gotta put in an advertising budget as well, chat. You know the vibes. Alright, where were we at? HeyGen. What else are we wasting money on, chat? Alright, so I've got Fiverr advertising. And that's costing me clicks. And that's costing me about $200 a month, chat. I'm not gonna lie. That's good. I can copy this here, put that here, and then extend this. 26 can become 37. Boom. Ah, didn't it copy it? Why didn't it copy it? Alright. So monthly, we're already looking around the bando, chat. A bando a month to keep the lights on. And then I'm not even getting paid. Shit. But okay, all good. Reds mix. And Hunter, if you can do one for Solid as well, I'll tell him to send you the... Solid has got a channel. He's got good music as well. The after hours you have to take. Okay, I think we got the most thing. Am I missing any other tools? Chat, is there any other tools? Let me look at my bookmark bar. Basically we got... Yeah, I'm paying X. I don't know why I'm paying X. I have no clue why I'm paying X. I think I'm paying $10 a month, chat, no cap. The Hey Gen, what's the Hey Gen fee? Oh yeah, $30 a month, that's okay. That's it, what I'm paying for socials. What else are we missing, chat? And what else do we need to start getting to work and start getting to tests, if you know what I mean? Extra visibility. Yeah, I think it's the check mark, Hunter. Am I missing any tools, Hunter, compared to you? I think foundation is obsidian. I think everybody needs an obsidian, so I'll put that in green. I think everybody needs at least one model. Everybody needs at least one layer 0 model, chat. Stop playing when you're coming with those layer 1s. Everybody needs at least one layer 1 model for when you're commercializing. We all need these databases and these versals for deploying easily. And actually, I'm wondering why I'm paying host GoDaddy, chat. I'm paying GoDaddy every single day. I'm gonna cancel GoDaddy, chat. I'm gonna see if we can get GoDaddy running. GoDaddy. I've got multiple sites to organize and bring transfer. Let me see what sites I've got running in GoDaddy, chat. Yeah, because what am I paying? I think I'm paying $200 a month, chat, on GoDaddy VPS. Do we need a VPS stream? Can we use that for agents stream? Can we use it for something? Cursor. Damn, I do have a Cursor subscription, but let me see. Right now, I'm using Cursor. Why am I using Cursor? I've cancelled that subscription for sure. I know that. Apex, welcome to the stream, Apex. I didn't recognize the logo, but I think you're a new viewer. Welcome. But you reminded me of Coolio Hacker. He's got a similar colors to you, man. Nah, but welcome to the stream, all for real, man. We're doing a bit of less vibe coding today. We're vibe coding real life. That's money, and what we're paying right now, because we've got money in, chat. I'm a Fiverr seller. You guys know it. So money in is the #1 priority here, and then money out to run the business, and then vibe coding. I've got something planned, chat. Look at this. Alright, chat, I can take a stretcher because there's only 15 viewers here now. Welcome to all 15. Drop a message so I start remembering your name. Darkside Red. I want to see that music of Red so I remember his name. I love the name Apex. I love Ark. I used to love that game, by the way. And Coolio, you know the vibes, man. I'll be right back, chat. Let me put you guys in mission control. Let me put you guys in mission control. Is Apex coming from the game? Is Apex coming from the game, homie? Alright, chat. I'll be right back, man. Drop some like, chat. If you drop a like on the video, it helps. And share the video and subscribe, chat. It really helps. I know you know at least one person that wants to make internet money, that wants to learn vibe coding, that wants to learn marketing. Hunter, I know you've got the homie Runa. Just share it with him again, man. You know the vibes. I'll be right back, chat. Alright, chat, round two. Round two. Chat, I was thinking of something else that I wanted to show you guys. Well, not show you, I wanted to tell you about it, chat. Today I installed updates on my MetaQuest 3. And Meta is giving 3 months for free in Meta Horizon Plus or something. Let me Google it. It's 3 months for free, chat. So I'm thinking of doing some VR streams with you guys, but obviously you'll see me in POV then, chat. We can literally run any game we want. Although, chat, I was getting a bit motion sick, I ain't gonna lie. But I might have, because it was the first time in a long time, I gotta adapt, you know what I mean? Once I'm adapted, we'll be good. Okay, so back to the subscriptions. We've got Obsidian, we'll get that. Murakat Osuna we'll choose. I'll leave the music up to Hunter for now. Dollar Vibe Club Radio is playing. Let's go to Synthwave, chat. Yeah, man, this is the vibe, chat. This is the vibe, chat. Neon City, chat. Meta will do soon. Heygen will get. What else do I need, or what else am I getting billed for, chat? Let me check my phone, chat. Every month I'm getting billed for a bunch of BS, chat. Let me see what they be billing me on, chat. Oh yeah, I was talking about GoDaddy. Let's cancel GoDaddy, chat. I'm gonna put GoDaddy here. So I got a VPS hosting. Now the question is, do I need that or do I switch to hosting a chat? Now I'm gonna cancel the GoDaddy for now, chat. GoDaddy VPS. And what VPS do I got, chat? Let me check. Give me a second. I'm opening it now, chat. I don't want to leak the IP. Well, my domain names are at GoDaddy. So I guess I should keep this. Let me type this. This is what I've got in GoDaddy. What can I do with it, chat? I used to do WordPress sites on it, but I'm not using that anymore. So what have I got? High memory. The 4 CPUs. So I've basically got... Nah, he's playing. So I would need this one. So I basically have this one in chat. That's about $40 a month. But what am I using it for, chat? Let me ask Claude. Claude, I've basically got this VPS from GoDaddy and I used to use it in the past to deploy my WordPress websites. But basically now I'm only building AI websites. So do I need a GoDaddy or should I switch over to AWS? Alright, Apex, I've heard that before. I've heard that before. It's better if project is complex and all services are in one place. I've heard about AWS. Hey, why is he tripping? Claude down, chat. Man down, chat. Shit, chat. Oh, chat, they got us stopped right in our place. Okay, but I'm gonna do this GoDaddy, so I'm gonna pay. I'm gonna say 50 US, but I'm gonna say cancel urgently. And I'm gonna mark it in red, chat. This I don't know, so I'll mark it in orange. Let me turn down the music a bit. I'm a bit stressed because of Claude. Why is it down? I've got work to do this week, chat. No, Claude's down big time, chat. Chat, I've never used AWS and I would want to do it, and I think probably at this stage in life we probably need to switch over to AWS, chat. I'm not gonna lie. Especially with all the vibe coding shit we're doing. Damn, chat, I didn't want to swear and I swore. Damn, I'm playing. So yeah, I'm thinking AWS. AWS if project is complex and all services. Vercel is better if you are using React and Next.js. Also better price. Yeah, right now we're using Vercel. That I've used and managed to learn on a short term. I still don't know exactly what it does, but I figured it out 50-50. You know what I mean? Alright, so we'll consider this, man. We'll consider this one. What else do we need, chat? What else do we need? What else am I paying for, chat? Let me see. I found GoDaddy in my banking, so. Alright, Whisperflow. We're gonna keep Whisperflow, chat. S to text. I think that's $5 or $10, chat. I think $5. Chat, I had a question. Does anybody know? Someone this week said aftertone or something, TTS. So I basically want to figure out what TTS is. Make computer speak. Well, I guess I could do that with 11 labs, right? So I don't really need that. Alright, so we'll keep that. I think I've got everything. Let me check one more time. Did I pay anything else that we don't want to pay? Yeah, Whisper Flow we just found. Nitrado was a one-time thing. Yeah, that's basically it, chat. Yeah, so I basically could do that with 11 labs, right? If I want to turn my machine into a Jarvis, that would be the end goal, chat. Okay, so I think we got everything that we need, and we'll go over this list, but I kind of wanted to get vibe code in, so let's see what he says. Let's open Replit, chat. Right now, my go-to deployment is still Replit, chat. My go-to deployment is still Replit, and I'm thinking, is that the right way to go long-term, yes or no? You know what I mean, chat? Grok Whisper, I haven't heard of that yet. I do love Elon Musk, chat. Alright, I would have to check that, chat. Yeah, so that's what I'm thinking. Do I deploy in... For me, Replit has always been a good foundation, chat. I ain't gonna lie. And maybe I should set up and start redoing this with Hunter again to test it. I definitely want to create a workspace. So this is basically between me and Hunter. This should be Yip Labs. Yeah, Yip Labs. And then I want to create the workspace. I'm going to change this name to $Vibe Club. And we might have to change some things around soon, Hunter, but don't worry, everything's for the end goal, you know the vibes. You're already doing legit work, so don't worry. Yeah. Vercel is mandatory. I'll put Vercel. Yeah, it's blue, so it's mandatory, chat. So I'll put these as green. But I want to see what it says here. Fiverr is mandatory. Apple developer I can leave. LiveKit is going to be mandatory for $Vibe Club. The resend is mandatory for every developer, chat, if you want to do mails. And then this we can think about. This one's mandatory if you're a vibe coder. That's all good. At least you need a text-to-speech program, let's say. Okay. So, we got $Vibe Club. And then this $Vibe Club can basically close. But I do remember them building stuff here. So let's check out this again, chat. Let's see what we can salvage from this. Why isn't this rendering? Here we go, chat. Yeah, we might have to salvage some stuff from this the coming days, Hunter. So what I'll do for you is I'll send this to GitHub for you, Hunter. And I'll invite you to it. Don't worry, I know what to do, and then afterwards I can close down this workspace. Lock, I've never heard of Lock. Is it like Resend? Because Resend has an easy integration. Is it this? Well, that might be a bit too much, right, chat? What I basically use it for, Darkside, is basically just to send like sign up emails and stuff. And that's why I prefer Resend. I basically use it as a mailing provider, if you know. I don't know if Lock seems more like a management tool. I could be completely wrong though. I'll bookmark it. I'll definitely bookmark it and have a look at it. If it is a mailing server, this might be interesting. But I actually need it to act as an email sender for me, you know what I mean? And to manage all my onboarding emails and everything. Let me add this one to the Git chat. So GitHub is connected. Let me branch this one to a new. I'll call this DVC Game Style Phoenix. I'll just put this private. I'll invite you to it, don't worry. Actually, I can put you public. That doesn't matter, man. Yeah, we're only gonna steal a few things out of it, so that's easier for me to share it with you after, Hunter. Alright, so basically you had a character and then you had this concept, and now we've got this reworked. So left and right we've got on the control, the colors, and we basically could start looking at this map concept. I want to see what else features you had and shit. I'll steal that and copy it over. But don't do anything yet. We'll test it in a few. We'll test it soon, Hunter. But at least we have it here now. This is actually pretty smart, this interface. The interface is smart that people switch the room here instead of having the rooms here. That's way more smart. That's something to think about, Hunter. I didn't like the animation, so I do want to keep our map as is. But I do like the features here, maybe. That's okay, interesting. Okay, so I'll keep this workspace chat for now. I'll call this alright. And then I'll create a workspace for my personal projects chat. And then I'll create one more. And that's for my agency company. So we got Yip XYZ, we got Yip Labs, we got Tommy Yip XYZ. Actually, I'll have you set up the Yip Labs one, Hunter. So I'm gonna delete the Yip Labs one. You set up a Yip Labs workspace in Replit, please. I'll delete that. And just set that up. But you will need to go to the... No, I'm wrong, Hunter. I'm wrong. Forget it. Never mind. Let's do it on mine. I'll set it up because then you get to burn my tokens. And that way I don't have to sit sending you money if we need to reimburse. You know what I mean? Okay, so we've got these. And I've got one very important domain name that I'm thinking, what can I do with it over the holiday? If it's only email, then you can try Orto. Not sure about the pricing, but they're a company. Or TTTO. Alright, I'll check. Right now, I do have a feeling, Dark Side, and that's no diss to you. But I have a feeling that, Resend is the biggest right now. Resend and Twilio, chat. I've been looking at Twilio as well. So, you guys will see Twilio is basically for SMS and stuff. And they also offer email. So, I might have to put here, optional. Look into Twilio. And actually I'll bookmark this as well in June. HubSpot. I've heard so much about HubSpot, chat. Can it really help you in this day and age of... Can it really help you with the business, chat, in this day and age? You got HubSpot, Zapier, ClickUp. What's up, Kozak? Welcome to the stream, man. HubSpot is interesting, though. I'm gonna bookmark this. Okay, so basically, I want to check the domains that I have in GoDaddy. Give me a moment, chat. And I also have domains on another provider that I kind of want to close down. So I have to do that as well. So I better put my to-do here as well. I gotta add this here. This is the boring to do must be done. And then I'll say transfer all Combel domains to GoDaddy accounts. And then we have to see, we might transfer those to the GoDaddy account of YipLabs. Yeah, we might do that. And then I'll say close down. And that's the boring stuff. But then I have to build over a bunch of websites. Chat, let's see which websites we have here on this. On these very old hosting plans, chat. These are only for like legitimate partners. What's up, Kozak, HubSpot, Claude's down. Claude's down, Jacob. That's why we're doing planning work. It's better not to be in a prompt running in the background. Exactly, man. Let me see. Look, Claude's down, chat. We've been trying all day. Claude down. Let me change my title, chat. Let me change my title of the stream. I think Claude's down on a global vibe. Daily vibe code. And then I'll say Claude down. So planning. Alright. Alright, I updated the stream title, chat. That's all good. Let me check the stream health again. Yeah, Dark Side. I think it's a global problem. The fact that multiple people said it, that's why I put it in my title. I think it's going to be stopping for a while. Alright, I just got a Fiverr message, chat. Give me a moment. I got a client call that's just booked, so let me schedule that. Talk tomorrow to Colleen. Alright, then I can close down my schedule for the rest of the days. Give me a moment, chat. I'm only taking bookings if it's worthwhile, then you've got a contract with me, chat. Otherwise, I'm not taking calls, chat. I'm not playing. It's too busy for that, chat. Alright, so the first thing I've got to do, I've got to call up, and that's a collaboration I got to do. Collab Angeline X website transfer to AI setup. And then I've got, why do I have that domain name? Alright, these are domain names. I gotta check with my homie what he wants with it, but I'll do it for him. Homie project Joe X Asian lifestyle. So I'll see if I can make him something nice, chat. I won't put him under the boring, I'll put him under the homies. The homies need some stuff. And let's actually see, Hunter, if we can get this going. Homie project Joe X Bow web page. Hunter. Alright, what else do we got to do, chat? Damn, man, we got tons of work to do. I better have agent. I'm gonna have the agent let this all planned. What's up, Johnny? Welcome to the stream, man. What's the deal with Fiverr? I heard a lot of... Well, dark side. Come to the green side and I'll tell you all about it. I've been a Fiverr seller for the last 3 years. Obviously, I come in it with agency experience, but my nephew has followed my exact blueprint for the last year. He's just turned 18 and he's already stacking up selling AI gigs. So what's up with Fiverr? I would say financial freedom, I guess. Definitely. Let me check the chat. I was missing the chat. What's up, Johnny? Where you at, bro? I'm here, Jacob. Sorry. I hit the like button. Tommy, do you have a course on how to get started? Yes, we do. Hallins, we do. And Hunter, did you upload the course to Dollar Vibe Club so I can show it on stream? But we do. I'll send you the link. And it's in our Discord, but I'll send you the link now and then you can just read it. And every Friday, chat, I do Freelance Friday. Freelance Friday is where I actually show you how to make money on platforms. It doesn't matter. Etsy, Upwork, Fiverr. There's so many platforms that are at least doing $1 billion a year, chat. If you only get 1% of that, join in on that that PDF, chat. It definitely is easy to start on, and that PDF will help you, dark side. And watch my Freelance Friday videos, man. That's gonna get you locked in instantly. And from there, it's building up. It's not gonna happen overnight, but no problem. I'm here for the next 8 months. Hunter is here for the next 8 months. Don't forget, you can visit Hunter if you've got questions about Fiverr. And I'm not online, he's online. HunterYiplaps.com. And he's usually doing Fiverr as well. He knows it, chat. I've brainwashed him for the last 4 years on the exact blueprint to succeed in Fiverr. It's easy to get started, but it's not easy to be successful on it. You're gonna have to put in the work. But getting started on any platform is super simple, chat. Let's go back to the to-dos, chat. Homie projects. I got the Asian lifestyle. Big DAO. I've got the name Big DAO. Should I do something with that, chat? Let me think. I got the domain name Big DAO, but what can I do with that? I've got the domain name Big Dave, but what can I do with that? I've got to think about that, chat. I'll move this for Homie Joe. Oh, this is a homo project, I should call them. Actually, I think that site is over. I should check it if she needs it or not. That one's gone. Legend of Line Dance, so I will say I'll be right in the chat. I'll be right there, chat. Let me check. Thank you. All right, Halina, I expect or hope to see you on Friday. Let's do Freelance Friday, man. Well, you can contact me on Discord, join the streams, chat with me here. I'm free to talk anytime. And Halin, I just see your name the first day in chat, so let's get to know us. Let's get to know each other. But as you grow, we also have the Dollar Vibe Club chat. And basically in the Dollar Vibe Club, I do co-work sessions where you can come in and we can learn about stuff and we can talk and share the video and you can share your screen and I get hands-on one-on-one. But before that, you have to be an active member, you know. You got to contribute on, yep, Claude's down. Claude's down. Ben, welcome to the stream, Ben. Claude's down, but in the meantime, we're just planning out the projects. Come chill here if Claude is down, chat, and I think it's global scale down because a lot of people have been saying it. So I think it's gonna be down for a while, chat. Unfortunately. But I'm happy, to be honest, I'm happy. Otherwise I wouldn't have never seen Ben's name here. Ben, I think you're a new viewer here. Nah, I think you've been here once. Once or twice. Let me drop a bomb. Once or twice. What else projects do we got to build? Chat, let me check. Ah, man, this is a passion project I got. Passion project. Should I still do it, chat? That's a passion project, chat. I might do that. I got a collab with her. What else I gotta build? Damn, I still got that passion project of me as well, chat. I wanted to write my own book and I wanted to put it under the brand name XYZ Perspective. I'll say homie project Yinti X Hunter, and I'll say Hunter Takeover X Build. And then we got Yip XYZ. That's the agency website that I actually should build. Did I put it here? Build agency landing page. Yip XYZ. Damn, chat, we got so much work and Claude's down. What's up today? I remember your name, OG, in the chat. Not yet, Ben. Not yet. And I do want to try that, but it's gonna be for when commercially I'm not so busy, because right now I've got a lot of client projects going, a lot of community projects going, so Odyssey would have to take me time, chat. I would have to actually sit down, and I don't know, maybe you can answer this for me, Ben, but I'm trying to figure out what the minimum amount of RAM is that I need. I have a 24 gig to run a local model. So if you can point me to the right direction to run a local model, and I don't need to code with it or anything, I would love to have that local model as my personal, let's call it a Tamagotchi. My personal homie, you know what I mean? We did, Ben. We got some guys building some some World Cup projects back in the day. We had a challenge, chat. We gave away Claude subscriptions, and we gave away $500 in prize money. But we had some vibe here. The Cup 48. We had the Talent Scout. That was a football game. And this was all vibe coded. Chat, the community made this. And you can participate anytime. Look at the chat, what they made. Like, you could buy jerseys and shit. Nah, we got some people working on, but it's too late to capitalize on it right now, if you know what I mean. Here, the World Cup isn't watched, it's played. That was a great concept as well from Roberto. I took it down, chat. But, exactly, man. Whatever you want to build, we can build anything we want, chat. We can literally build anything we want. Alright, Ben, but what's the minimum amount. Oh, 24 gig is more than enough. Well, if I do it on a 16 gig MacBook Air, can I run Odysseys with a local model or not? Well, Johnny, it's not going to be down for long. And whenever it's down, all my clients know I work with AI now. That's because they get great products from me. And that's why I tell them, hey, AI is down today. That means Tommy got to stream and just chat with the viewers. You know what I mean? That was a nice and good spit, chat. Damn, I spoke a lot. Well, if I can do Odysseys on a 16 gigabyte MacBook Air, chat, let me know. Then I'm going to do that on stream. But I would like to do it before I leave to Bangkok, Ben. So if you could advise me if it can run on a 16 gigabyte MacBook Air, Ben. Then I'm going to do it before I leave to Bangkok next week. And then I can leave the agent running. Let's see if OpenAI is down. Yo, homie, are you down? Because Claude is. What can you tell me about the operating system that PewDiePie made named Odysseys? Can it run on a MacBook Air with 16 gigs? Claude's having a rough one, chat. I guess the IT dudes are tripping. Alright, but you wouldn't advise me to do it on my machine that I live and breathe by, this 24 gig MacBook Pro. That's crazy, chat. Let me go back to the to-do, chat. So, let me check my... So, we got to build that Yip XYZ website. We got to do that for sure. Yinti's got to build his. Alright, now let me go to GoDaddy. What else domains do we have? We have Gig Demo. Gig Demo. So, I will say we're going to build this. Alright, I've got that name, so we'll do that. This domain name can delete it. Oh, I still have this as well. What should we do with these three names, chat? Hunter, I'm speaking to you specifically. Alright, Colleen has made the appointment. That's great. LinkedIn sent me a rubbish email. Marian, Colleen sent me a Fiverr message. I've got the Insta360 already. Elementor I don't need. And a new Fiverr message. Chat, let me check. Hi, let me know how I can help you. I only speak English, thank you. Whoever is finding me from the stream and sending me messages on Fiverr, don't bother, chat, because that's only for sales. I won't discuss anything privately or advise or anything. Like, Fiverr is where you come to pay me. I've got 500 clients done. So if you're sending me messages on Fiverr, be expect to be billed. You know what I mean, chat? Alright, that's good to know, Ben. I'm not gonna run it on my baby then. I got these three domain names. Chat, what could I do with these, man? I might let them go this year, chat, these domain names. I might let them go this year. Yeah, I think they're irrelevant for most of what I'm trying to achieve. Where do they use that? Renewals and billing. Hunter, I'm loving the music that you made in the Dollar Vibe Club, man. I think the days of getting a copyrighted stream is over, chat. Alright, I've got the domain name TommyYip.xyz. TommyYip.xyz. So here I'll say domain. I got the domain. And what else do I got? And then we run in the domain. Obviously that's Hunter working on, so that's the domain Dollar Vibe Club. Alright. And then for my homie, and then we've got the domain name. I'll put it here. Skilly Club. That was an idea I launched in December, so I might bring that back. Damn, man, we've got enough to do when we're on the road, chat. I'm not gonna lie. Please, anybody in the chat, let me know if the stream is freezing. Right now, the stream looks healthy. I'm not getting any errors. Yep. Claude is down. You can see it clearly here, chat, and that's why we're now just doing planning work. And Claude being down means that majority of the platforms are down. I've got my subscription fees, chat, all the subscriptions I have, the plans I'm doing. Claude is down. Higgsfield coming soon. Suno coming soon. Webpage coming soon. Hunter, my nephew, top seller on Fiverr. Top rated, your boy. 500 orders done, chat. This one can close. Great website, ChatGPT. This is the new concept I'm building, chat, a web app for this. And the idea behind this, chat, is that a CEO, anybody who starts a company wears multiple hats, chat. You are one day the marketeer, one day you're taking care of staff, one day you're a vibe coder, one day you're a streamer, one day you're a content creator. It never stops, chat. That's the job of a founder. Welcome to the stream, everybody. Be sure to join the Dollar Vibe Club, chat, because right now we've got 308 members and counting all around the world, and we're building something great, something big. It's 100% free. We're never gonna charge the members. What's up, Isaac? We're chilling, man. Claude is down. All the AI systems in the world are down right now, Isaac. Everybody's chilling. Hunter's my nephew. Correct. Welcome to the stream, Hunter. Isaac, I meant welcome to the stream, man. We can't do any coding right now, so we're just planning up the schedule, chat. Planning up the subscriptions that we're paying. And I should probably plan some budget for advertising soon. I will probably argue YouTube, advertising, and probably Facebook advertising, chat, I'm not gonna lie. And then probably X advertising. And I guess Instagram is popping, right, chat? Well, I better just put this as a general fee. Well, I might as well add TikTok in here as well, chat. We'll keep that open, chat. I'm averaging, I'm thinking we run 250 each, chat, to get started in July. I think that's a safe bet. And that's basically just cost per click. What OS are you using? Right now, I use Mac OS, but on top of that, I've built Baked OS for the stream. And that's what I'm using. He's on Mac OS for sure. I got scammed $30. Why? Who scammed you, Jacob? Who be scamming you out here? No, Baked OS is the operating system I built for myself, EC. I use it for the stream. I use it for my agents. I can show you real quick. I'm working on it behind the scenes. So this is basically the concept. So my agents run here. I can track all my agents. I'm building a brain, all that stuff. So that's basically what Baked OS is, chat. I'm trying to build my own operating system for basically the VR headset and the goggles that I use, so that I can go to a one-screen setup. That's basically the end goal, let's say. Okay, let's get back to it. Nah, everybody's down, man. Claude is on vacay, so get to planning, man. Get to planning what you need to plan. Let me also put some. That's all good. Let me check my domains, chat. Give me a moment. $vibe. I wonder. Yeah, I gotta double check with Hunter what usernames he's got. We really should get to work on a CRM platform, chat. The last time I set up one, but we really should, me and Hunter, we really should get that going very soon. And probably I'm thinking of doing it in the $vibe club. I'm using a multitude of agents. Basically, Claude and Codex are my foundational models. I use Replit to stay structured. I have, those are basically the foundational models. I don't believe in tinkering around right now with other models like Kimi or GLM. Like, I'm not a nerd in that manner. I don't have time for that. I need models that make me money today. You know what I mean? And that's why you'll only see me using premium models here, chat. And if the premium models are down, and then I'm just planning, chat. That's part of being a businessman as well. It's not always vibe coding, chat. Trust me when I tell you that. I wish it was always vibe coding, chat. Okay, I indexed GoDaddy. I indexed Combel. We've got a very clear view of what we need to do. What else subscriptions do we pay, chat? I think we're good on subscriptions, chat. What is everybody's number one to go-to subscription that you use in your workflow, chat? Can you let me know? Can you let me know, chat? Just start, EC. Start. Come up with a plan. Start writing down in one sentence what you're going to do, how you're going to add value to people, and how much you're going to want to make. Start. Just start, EC. I promise you, you'll see results quicker than you sit there pondering. I promise you, man. Starting is the best thing to do. EC, I don't know how old you are or what region you're from, but if you can tell me your country, tell me your age, then I can give you better advice. And arguably, I would say, join the Discord and join $vibeclub.com. Jacob, drop the link and drop the Discord link from time to time as top mod. You know the vibes. You gotta work for that mod badge, homie. You gotta work for that mod badge. Alright, chat. I think we've done everything. Now, let me just double check. Yeah, I do use Elements, Envaro. Alright, live. Alright, I think we've got everything that we need, chat. Chat, should I keep GoDaddy for WordPress? You know what I mean? I've got a very big idea in my head, chat, for WordPress. And it's just depending on what I want to do in the near future. But I've got a major idea for WordPress, chat. And that could potentially just bring in another $1 million in revenue. I ain't playing. Easy, easy, I could do easy. 500k. Let me put it here. Or use for WordPress concepts. And then potentially, I will put down here alright. Hourly pay, 2 cups of coffee. What's your advice? Nah, hourly pay is whatever service you are rendering. Hourly pay is for you, Jacob. I think you should start fairly at $55. I think you should start fairly at $55, maybe even lower, 45. And per level that you scale in Fiverr, scale your hourly rate. But don't forget, you're just starting out, so be fair. You know what I mean? I think this is all we need, chat. Alright, cursor. I'm not going to get cursor anymore, chat. I don't think I need cursor. However, the only reason I would get cursor is because Elon Musk bought it. The only reason I would get cursor is for Elon Musk, chat. I don't know why else I would get this right now. And you would say, oh, models or this or that. But again, chat, I'm on an entrepreneur level. I'm playing a different game than the nerds. You know what I mean? I'm about get shit done type vibe. Anti-gravity. I've got anti-gravity, I believe, right? Chat, in my Google subscription. Anti-gravity. I think I have an anti-gravity subscription, chat. Let me see that actually. I think I already got it installed on my machine actually. No, I didn't. I'm tripping. Let's see if I've got it, chat. Let's see if I can access it for free or I need to pay. Man, I love Mac, chat. Did you see how easy it was to install that app? Well, I believe I have a special Google subscription, so basically they should allow me. They probably should allow me. EC, how did you find me, EC? And EC, how old are you, man? And tell me your country, man. Oh, chat, this is the first time I'm using anti-gravity, I think, chat. I build Android, modern, science. No science, chat. Firebase. I'm gonna have to learn about Firebase. What's that gonna cost me? What's that gonna cost me, chat? I guess Firebase is exactly the same as Superbase, right? Nah, fuck that. I will put it here. I'll put it here optionally. Alright, so that's Firebase. And then I'll just open anti-gravity again. Let's see what we can do here. Chrome DevTools, that's good. Dart and Flutter, never heard of it. Fart. What is Dart? Nah, let's forget Dart for now. Gemini, Flash. So what subscription am I on, chat? Can I see that? Let me one moment. Let me check off stream, chat, so I don't leak my details. Nah, well, I think I'm pro, chat, because I can use all the models, right? 3.5 Flash high. View plans. I've got Google AI Plus. Google AI Plus, chat. So the Pro is $21. Alright, you will need the Pro. So I would have to put here. And that is $25, I guess. Alright, interesting. Super base is better. Alright, Pro plan. Alright. Okay, I think I have, I think I have Pro plan, chat. Do I have the Pro plan here? Wow, chat, I didn't even know I had the Pro plan. And I have used it 0 times. Chat, it's about to get crazy these days, chat, I ain't gonna lie. Yo, don't leak me. Don't leak anything. What are you talking about? Alright, Apex, nice, I think I got it. What did they announce? Chat, what did they announce? Yeah, man. Jacob, moderator, you abusing moderator powers, homie. But chat, I am laughing though. But hey, Jacob. Damn, Jacob. I thought they were releasing a model. That's why the system crashed. Fucking Jacob, man. Damn, Jacob got me tripping, man. Jacob, why you do me like that, bro? Why you do me like that? But it was a good one, chat. I'm not gonna lie. It was a good one, Jacob. I'll let it slide. I'm tracking the status right now. So I'm basically tracking the status and I'm getting emails every minute. And it's not looking good. Oh, I got another Fiverr message. Chat, give me a moment. Michel. Ik heb geprobeerd. Alright, that's under control, that's under control. I am happy that we found out I got AI anti-gravity, no cap. And that being said, chat, I probably will do a lot more in anti-gravity these coming days. Damn, I'm trying to figure out how this works, but all I asked is, am I using Pro? I have no idea what he's doing. I asked him if I had a Pro subscription, chat, and he started tripping here. So let me just download this for now. Oh, can't we download that? Archive. Alright. Alright, I'll have to check that, chat. I'll have to check that. I'll have to check. I've never used anti-gravity, chat. What is it all about? Can you tell me anything good about it? We'll test it for sure. Obsidian, chat. Everybody needs obsidian. Oh, Jacob, please don't talk about food, man. I don't want to think about food now. Are you going to make me hungry, homie? And that's going to cause me to stop streaming. Don't talk about food, Jacob. Claude is down, Carrie. Carrie or Kartik, welcome to the stream, and Claude is down. The funny thing is, except Claude All these downtime waste money, man. I feel you, man. Well, it gives us a moment to step back and take a breather, you know what I mean? Alright, Dark Side, I'm definitely gonna test it. I'm gonna give it a chance. I might want my part. I might want my 7k, you know what I mean, Dark Side? I might just want my little sneaky part on the side. I think we're done with everything here for today. One more thing I want to add in here, and that is basically above the hosting, I want to add security, and that's probably going to be Cloudflare. Alright, so we've got about 2.5k a month, chat. And let's be fair, we'll be fair. I believe that this one's separately. So let's just do this yearly. Because these are variable costs, what we call in the business, chat. You never know if you're going to spend it. It might be that I don't advertise that month, you know what I mean? So we'll split variable cost and fixed cost. Total fixed and total alright, so we're looking good. The fixed is around the bando, chat. That's reasonable. Yeah, man, I'm an Excel pro, man. How you people make dollars by building apps and well, you find the client, you find the problem, EC. EC, I'm not gonna communicate too much about how you can make money because I asked you a pretty straightforward question, man, and that's how old are you and what region are you from? That's probably gonna define first what your opportunity is. You need to check the landscape, but I can't give you advice if I don't know the landscape, you know what I mean? No code today, chat. No code today. But anyway, everybody, be sure to hit a like if it's your first time. I was planning to build this into a web app, chat. It was going to be a fully animated web app as a portfolio. But right now we gotta wait because the homie Claude's down. And this just represents what running a business is, EC. You gotta be the founder, you gotta be the content creator. You gotta be the streamer. You gotta be the vibe coder. You gotta be the Fiverr seller. You gotta be the Upwork seller. You gotta be everything. You know what I mean? Chat, we've got so many plans, man. Alright, so first and foremost, EC, you are 22 years old. That means you are absolutely not in a rush. You've got at least 8 years to mess up, build things, experiment, learn. So that gives you the opportunity to move at a speed that some people can't move at. Number 2, what region you from? What region you from, homie? And some people are blessed, chat. Some people are born in good regions. And by good, I mean economically good. And some people are blessed with an adversary where they have to fight the adversary, you know what I mean? EC, I'm going to show you my friend here. You can see he started. I don't know him. I met him on the stream. He's 21 years old. In the last 4 weeks, he did 8 sales on Fiverr. And now I don't hear him anymore because I think he's making money. And I think he's very busy. And all good. I don't want to hear him. As long as he's making money, I don't want to hear him. You know what I mean, chat? But this guy is from India. That means you go to Fiverr.com and you start. And if you don't know where to start, go to my videos. Freelance Friday. Download the PDF in the Discord. Get connected with the community. There's internet money, chat. So much internet money, chat. You have no idea. You literally have no idea. And this is the homie Phoenix in internet, chat. In India. Let me talk with Fabian one moment. I just got a client that found us on YouTube. I shared my email, my YouTube channel chat. He's involved in influencer marketing. He understands that landscape. So who knows what we can do in the future. And then regarding call. Alright, I sent to the client. We'll plan that in. Claude's down today, chat. Let me know what are you doing instead of Claude's down. Yeah, you see, you always got to look at the bright side in life, EC. And you're in a great position in life. 22 years old. India, I don't know what city. But you literally, you can change your life, EC. You can change your life in the next eight months at least. That means a lot, Darkside. That means a lot, man. All the donos, I'm investing back into giveaways for the people on the channel. So it always goes back to the community. But that means a lot, Darkside. Come back on Freelance Friday so I can review that profile. All you got to do, Darkside, is take your time, work behind the scenes and create it. Then you go to the Dollar Vibe Club, you make a free account. You come to the classroom, chat. We've got the classrooms here. You look for the Fiverr classroom. And then all you do is you post your Fiverr profile like all the other people do. And then I'll review your profile on stream. And here you can go look at the other people. They've already improved their account because they've been doing it several weeks, chat. So Dollar Vibe Club is the place to be. Soon I'll be giving a class here. We'll be opening the rooms soon. We've got the hackathon going on soon. Trust me, chat, you don't want to miss out. DollarVibeClub.com. Trust me when I tell you. We are the fastest growing Vibe Code channel out here right now. And right now, my number one goal is I do not want to capitalize on the viewer, chat. That means I'll never sell you a product. Only if I really, really believe in it and I use it myself. If I'm confident that that product can make you money, I'll sell it to you. But otherwise, you won't catch me selling subscriptions, chat. You won't catch me selling you $500 for a course or $100 for a course. You know the vibes, man. I'm not a nerd. I'm keeping it real, chat. You know what I mean? I'm basically just out here doing my work every day, chat. So if you join, you join. If you don't join, you don't join type shit. You know what I mean? So we Gucci. We all good. We all good. I gotta check that tomorrow. Yeah, Darkside, I want to make courses and I want to make learning completely free. And I want to make it a community collaborative happening. And trust me when I tell you that's what I will be focusing on the next 8 months. And the Dollar Vibe Club should stand for that as a brand. And my idea is that the Dollar Vibe Club is able to incubate at least 100 successful ideas that scale to $1 million, chat. If I get 10% of each, I'm chilling, chat. You know what I mean? I'm chilling. For sure, Darkside, whenever you can. Real life catches up with all of us sometime. You know the vibes. Wow, I love this update. I didn't even see this update. That's nice. That's nice, chat. DollarVibeClub.com, man. That's all I can say. Ah, damn, chat. Because I logged out, my music went away. But that's all cool. That's all cool. Let's go back to the radio page. Damn, I'm loving the updates, man. As we're seeing the platform grow, chat. Damn, man. Let me play some electronic music. Ooh, it's like a bit of house music. I'll follow up Fabian in a few moments once I end the stream. ChatGPT is looking good. Fiverr's looking good. Claude's still down, chat. My July planning is looking good. I can't wait, man. I can't wait. I can't wait to do this on a new location, new scenery, completely fresh mindset. Work, 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 high level. Let me see, chat. Nah, man, I think we're still continuing. Let's see, chat. Let's run it. Well, I guess they're probably running, chat. Let me welcome everybody to stream. Let me clap it up for you guys. Let me puff up first. Let me welcome everybody to the stream so you guys can put a face to the voice, chat. Welcome Darkside, welcome EC. EC, I'll connect you with my nephew Hunter. He's a young blood like you. He's 18 years old. He's already killing it. We put in two groups, the old people and the young people. I'm an older generation, EC. But you can come back every day. But the work groups are going to be your peers. You know what I mean? Let's fucking go, chat. I think Claude's still down. Can I send you my website if you have a few minutes? For sure you can do that, Darkside. Please join the Discord. Drop it in Project Showcase. Let's get to know each other a bit. And then as we go, I'll add value, you add value. You know the vibes. It's a value economy, chat. That's what people forget. A lot of people choose to go for the harsh economy, where you can be an asshole to your employees, your community, and this and that. You can be harsh. Or you can try to approach it with a sense of kindness, chat. And if you approach it with a sense of kindness, the first question you'll ask yourself always is, how much value can I add when I do this or promise this or sell this? Locked into 3-year term, month by month. I think Claude's working again, chat. Well, if we can get Amazon or whatever AWS started for $50 a month, chat, then I'm going to get that right away. Then I'm going to get that. Alright, Darkside, it's in there. I will for sure review it. Alright, let me send you the new Discord link. I don't know how to do that. I also have to get the Nitro. Let me actually add that to the to-do chat. Let me put here Discord Nitro. Nitro plus server boost. I think that's gonna cost us around $50 a month, right, chat? All right, not Nitro. Tell me what it is then, and then we just gotta boost it, right, chat? All right, we'll get the server boost going, chat. I don't even need Nitro. Nitro lame as hell, chat. I'll boost the hell out of the server once I get to Bangkok, chat. No, it's probably the link in my description, Hunter. 7 days or something, and I just use that description always. All right. I think we're good. Alright, we'll get it done, Darkside. Thank you for that. And Hunter also. We'll get that done. Alright, chat. I'm gonna take a stretcher and then I'm gonna call it a night and get back to work. I've been up all day, so I'm definitely gonna take an earlier sleep today. I'm trying to prepare myself just for travel mode and for going on the road and all that stuff. You know the vibes. When I'm traveling next week, I also wanna take a different approach in the mindset. You know what I mean? I wanna do for clickbait. I wanna do it, but not just for clickbait. Also for myself, I wanna do a 5 a.m. life in the day. All right, new client. Hi, Marco. Ik review en volg snel op. Marco, dit is inderdaad even geleden en AI is ontzettend ver als het neerkomt op websites. Heb je Alright, that's another client, chat. Wow, that's good. That's the benefits of being top rated on Fiverr, chat. Look at that top rated badge. That just brings me so many. That's why I'm at a point where I don't really have to look for clients, chat, and I'm blessed for that. I need a nap as well. Been hustling for 4 days now with 4 hours sleep. I'm on the same wave, Darkside. Darkside, can I ask, how old are you and what region you're from? You may have told me in the past, but I would love to know. This feels like a Korean drama, chat. Look at that design, like a Chinese TVB drama. The streamer, the teacher, the influencer, the CEO, the Fiverr guy, the web designer, the vibe coder. Shit, chat. Be ready for season 1, man. Mixed personalities type vibe. Alright, chat. It was a great stream. Let me organize the Streamlabs. Chat. I wanted to say thank you, everybody that's new here today. We had a good stream. I definitely enjoyed because new faces, new names. Well, we're about to log off. Where in the world is Jillian? No clickbait out here. We're just organizing the schedules and stuff like that. But I'm about to log off, chat. You know the vibes. Peace on the streets, chat. No fucking fighting. Shout out Darkside, shout out Jillian, shout out Hunter, EC, Jacob, all the ones that were here. A lot of new people today. Apex, shout out to you. What else we got, chat? Who else we had? Ben, Turaya, Johnny. Johnny's always here, man. Shout out Johnny. Alright, chat, let's get it. And at the end of the day, you know what I say, no matter what, keep vibe coding.